Hello, happy Wildeye. Well, belated Wednesday because this is a Thursday. It's actually a Wednesday, but it's going to be in tomorrow's video. Uh, Today is going to be a Wildeye review for the final film that Wildeye Releasing had sent me. Movie that had been missing for over 20 plus years from a director and writer, Brad Sykes. It's the film Scream Queen, starring Linnea Quigley. Uh, this chainsaw is made for cutting. A little take on the song. These shoes are made for walking. Pretty funny, a little tagline there. It's considered a lost Linnea Quigley movie. Scream Queen now enjoys its first ever wide release on home video. Horror star Malicia Tombs in this, Linnea Quigley, mysteriously dies after leaving the set of her latest, now unfinished, low budget shot on video shocker. Soon a mass killer is chopping and hacking their way through the cast and crew as punishment for Tomb's death. This super obscure film was shot in 1998 by indie horror stalwart, as I mentioned, Brad Sykes. And I'm glad I'm going to throw it out there tonight. I'm glad see Brad Sykes was able to make it through the storm out there in California. I'm pulling for everybody out there to be safe and bunker down until it passes. I'm really familiar with that kind of stuff because I live in a New York State and we always get lake effect snowstorms, so I know exactly how they feel. But back to Brad Sykes. Eventually finished by producers in 2002. Scream Queen is a solid 1990s shot on video slasher that borrows from the Italian giallo or giallo. I don't know how you pronounce it. I tried to look it up on YouTube just so I didn't butcher it. But I'm a big fan of that subgenre. It also takes swift jabs at the United States independent horror movie scene at the time. This Blu-ray comes with a lot of special features. Director's approved 480p standalone master, now converted, up to date, top quality clarity. Commentary with writer director Brad Sykes. Once Upon a Time in Horrorwood, a new behind the scenes documentary. Bonus second feature, original producer's cut of Scream Queen. A new Linnea Quigley interview, and I'm sorry about that, Linnea. Uh, Editor Mark Polonia has an interview in here too, so very cool to get that as an added bonus. Behind the scenes image gallery, a Linnea Quigley image gallery, original script selects, original trailer, and a bunch of visual vengeance trailers on this as well. Um, like I said, this came out in 1998, but was never finished until 4 years later, at 2002. It's full screen presented. It's not widescreen. 78 minutes in length, stereo sound. But I'm not the biggest fan of shot on video, but I would definitely put this one way above the average one. I've seen some really bad ones, but this was a really memorable one for me because it took me back to a time when me and my brother went to a cemetery and I was doing this little film with him with his cooperation. The film was called Sandman, and we had this like he's kind of like a Candyman kind of character in this little town, my hometown. And we shot like, I don't know, it was about a 15, 20 minute video. And it just reminded me of how much fun it was I'm sure how fun it was for these actors and directors and writers and everything, how much fun they had doing this. But it took me back to that. But doesn't hurt too that Linnea Quigley's my, I'm a biggest fan. She's my biggest, or I'm her biggest fan of Scream, or having the title of Scream Queen. Uh, Everybody just probably out there likes, no knock on Jamie Lee Curtis, but I've always been like more, entertained with Linnea because a lot of her films I've watched countless times, like Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Demons. I could go on naming a bunch more, but yeah, this was a very fast-paced film. It came in at a hair. I want to say a hair under 75 minutes. And I believe this film was shot in California. Let's see. Yeah, Glendale, California, and like I said, it was released in 2002. You can currently see this film on I think Amazon Prime right now. I think that's the only place you can currently see this one, which kind of was hard for me. I mean, I ended up getting to see it. It's a Blu-ray, and I meant to review the Blu-ray, but like a lot of times, I like to give Tubi some clicks and whatnot. But like I had to watch it in my living room on our Blu-ray player. Uh, yeah, it was the menu when you get this or purchase this or get it for review or whatever. When you get it, you're gonna be really like in love with the menu. It's really like interactive with Linnea with the chainsaw. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting back heavily into reviewing for Wildeye. I thank them for each and every shipment they send me. I really appreciate the love and the respect that they give to their cover arts and whatnot. But thanks for watching, and I'll be back possibly with an unboxing or another review. And if you're bummed about my reviews, I'm sorry, but I really love the review and break things down to spread the love of horror. And what better way than in a review? Have a good Thursday, and be sure to share, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors about my channel, Gary's Movie Crypt, and I'm sure you'll be glad you did. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.